comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Here's to round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Goes for the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. All right, what's coming up next? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
It's gonna hurt.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The super armor does its job. Still very early in the round. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Jumps, goes for the jump in. A quick breather. Smart play with the throw. Parry! 3-volt ices him. Engages them in with the left shuka. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. All in with a rush!
How silly.
Put the exclamation point on that, turning it right up with a super! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big counter. Jump in finds the mark. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Trips them up. The jump in catches them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive and get some. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes to the overdrive. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps? Hits up the counter. This is going brushes that off and keeps going. Still scrapping for control of the space. Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? Taps them with Musasabu. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Ooh, does them dirty. Player 1 is barely KO. Player 2 brings it home.
Track training. Thunderfoot settlement.
Break my defense.
Again, then.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Here's to a fair fight.
I am surprised.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. All right, on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Heats it up with a combo into super. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Revolt springs forward with the drive rush. Barely blocks. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Throwing some shade. Player 1 in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive on it. Jumps. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Nails it. Knew the throw was coming. Turns out. Turning it up to an 11. Player 2 reads the jump in perfectly. What's next? Both absolutely reconnects with the throw. The trigger. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Care to hear how this ends? In ruin. Now observe. You will escape. Oh my.
line. Ready, match.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Here's to a fair fight. I'll take on all of you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Here's
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Trips them up. They knew that throw was coming. Well-timed command throw there. They break things off to take a quick breather. Reads them. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Looking to plant him with a pile gun. Player 2 Lepè. Oh! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That drive impact doesn't get through. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Oh, talk about overextending. Medium kick. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Hits him with a stop and bow. Goes with a safe stuff, which picks a good spot to use the super. Going in? That's a big gap. Who cages them in with the Lavshuka? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They continue to battle it out in the middle of... burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Medium kick. Barely blocked while critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need.
Noria! My wrestling is unstoppable!
Can they close this round without relying on drive? Lariator! Oh, here we go. Looking for a drive, in fact misses. One chance here may end this match. That was the highest I've ever seen. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? That overhead was a bit obvious. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Blocks the jump in. Stands firm and blocks the drive in. What are they thinking here? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 with the life lead. Trips him up. Bops him with a target combo. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Sticks the combo. Trying to read each other here? All right, what's coming up next? Throwing some shade. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Knockdown. Anything could happen here. Reload. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Shows a medium kick. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Jason, to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Hits him with a stop and pop. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 can build off this lead. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge, counting them with the Lavshuka. Can they stand the heat? Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Now, can they finish the jump? Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. One chance here may end this match. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Very nice, Gridlow. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Body of iron!
Fight round! Fight!
Goes for the good stuff first with the drive impact. For the last round, it's now or never. Drive rush to keep it going. Revolt? The match just started. No! This is great! Fools them and locks them in embrace. Player 1 can build off this lead. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Players burn out, but they may have a plan.
Care to hear how this
Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Both sides getting ready.
in ruin?
Dangerous range here. Great headbutt. Big time whip. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Amazing. Chips him for the win. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Had the radar up and running. The drive parry was successful. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Sticks the combo. Big counter. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Misses the drive impact. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Takes them and goes in for the hug. I think they decided to create some distance here in order to slow down the pace a bit. Sneaks in above. Blocking that drive impact. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Risky up-close scrap still going. Medium kick hits. Drive gauge gap here. Nice parry. Grabs and throws him away. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Going in? Time to reassess the situation? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. But brushes that off and keeps going. Double lariat and now? Jumps in, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. They trade. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Definitely shuts out the jumper.
For yourself, please.
Throws him down. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight.
What's up?
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Life lead opens up. Player 1 KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Big low reaching heavy. Still very early in the round. Jumps up. Throws them to negate the block. Still slugging it out at this range. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. manages to block the jump-in attack. Grabs them with the embrace. Both fighters have a full just goes for it at this range. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Torbalan. Anti-air drops. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Uses the teleport. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. A single hit will do it. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Anti-air in the clutch. Grabs them with the embrace. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? They're in range. Perfect execution with the anti-air. So, what fools them and locks them in embrace? What now? Very nice dribble. Where's this going? Starting the party? Nothing stops this train. Looking for a hold. Break them. Oh my God, they just choked it up. No, this will break them. A real test of nerves here. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Who's gonna take it? Here comes the corner pressure. Which sides? Brave headbutt. Dangerous range here. Both of them back off. They may be breaking them shins with the low heavy. Ooh, taking him for a walk. It is over. Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. No one's willing to back down. When is this gonna end? Correct them. Player 2 will look hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Not having the crossover. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters are bit. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in trouble with no pounding them with the Lavshuka. Can they stand the heat? Ooh, they're gonna feel that. In there. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Fight!
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Medium kick hits. Jumps up, gets the jump in. Headbutt. Target locked and scoop. Reads them. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. A quick breather. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Reads the command grab. Gutsy play with the grab.
On my knees.
And clutch anti-air. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Immediate jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Nails the 3-ball. Next the counter. Fools them and locks them in embrace. That's gonna leave them rattled. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. 3-ball. What now? great. Will this super art do anything? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Make smart use of the gauge. Good super. Player 2 still has a chance when it's going perfectly executed. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 1 has the life lead. Starts with a jumper. Deals some damage with that quick combo. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. That drive impact is blocked. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Big counter. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Keeping them away. Target locked and scoop. Gutsy play gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Trying to read each other here? Jump! 3-volt, knockdown and jumps in. 3-volt ices him. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Player 2 will look to apply pressure, parry to answer the impact. So on point. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. The life lead opens up. Can they jump on an opening here? The impact doesn't do anything. Jump. Nice double lariat. Here comes the corner pressure. Jump. Oh, snipe. Knockdown and are we gonna see a comeback here? Finishes with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight!
Immediate jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Super Art unfuses their drive gauge. Looking for a hole. Yes, sir. More damage, please. What's next? The overhead denied. Going in. Sticks out a kick. That's gonna leave him rattled. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. That stone cold embrace. You can't block those. Okay, here we overhead, but it won't work. Betting it all on this level 2 super art. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What'll be the plan here? Flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Reads them. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The jump in catches them. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 chases them down. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Reads them. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Got their eye on the air.
I'm invincible.
That attack landed for a counter hit. Springs forward with the drive rush. Chernobyl! The super art hits! Will this kick both fighters into full gear? Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gutsy play with the grab. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Will this super art do anything? Are we gonna see? That's not gonna hit. What were they thinking? Excellent read. The super doesn't hit. All in with the rush. There's a burnout. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Oh, burnout! What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
Away.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Trips them up. Oh, whiffs the grab. Goes for the command grab. All right, what's coming up next? Reads them. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Stops the attack by using a drive pair. Not shy with the grab. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Combo with the target combo. That's a counter. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. The impact doesn't do anything. Jumps up. Side switch in the corner. Big throws. Oh, got too eager. Hits him with a stop and pop. Super Art, good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Big time whip! All in with a rush! Getting up close and personal. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips him up. Stands firm and blocks the driving. The combo's there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Big counter. 3-volt ices him. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Going springs forward with the drive rush. 3-volt? Looking for a chance. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. What were they thinking? That's not gonna hit. Excellent read. Uses the teleport. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player one throw is denied. What a read. What now? Looking to follow up after that target combo. Here comes the corner pressure. Get out of nowhere. Player one gets the win in a convincing.
Step aside. Now observe. Here. Now observe. Here. Move.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deal some damage with that quick combo.
It's over.
well-timed command throw there. Gets a chance with that jump in. Still slugging it out here. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Well-timed corner switch. Goes for the super art? Spans it on the super art. Player one must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Ah, burnout activates. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Experiencing burnout. The fighters return to the mid-fires off the Chernobyl. They get in there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight!
A brave forward jump there to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sticks the combo. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Three bog. Shows a medium kick. The impact doesn't do anything. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Oh, burnout triggered! Were they baiting them into that? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. This is gonna be bad news. There's the impact. Not letting that